Ladies and gentlemen, it seemed like some time ago. Some time has elapsed since we last met, and I talked to you 20 minutes after the final whistle at this evening's match against Torquay United. Sadly, our 14-match unbeaten run has come to a close, but we dust ourselves down and we go again on Saturday up at Altrincham, and then again at Eastleigh the following weekend. We've got 10 league games to go, 30 points to play for. All to play for, as they say, and still in a very, very strong position indeed. Been a while since we met for Strikers Are Key as well, ladies and gentlemen. We played 4 away games since that, so welcome this evening to the 16th Strikers Are Key draw of the season. And a little reminder as to where we are in this little potpourri of fun and frolics after home games for everyone to any syndicate member to enjoy and hopefully win the booty. And the safe is quite full this evening, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm here to tell you that as a consequence of Isaac Olafe's 2 goals on our travels recently, one at Bromley and one at Halifax, the contents of the safe, as a consequence of the safe returning to its traditional parsimonious persona, 5 times in a row now, ladies and gentlemen, the safe has not been opened, and that all rolls over together with the goals we've been scoring. There is a total in the safe, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, which could be won, of £1,550. Draw number 16. 5 consecutive blanks. So, question is, 2 questions. One, will one of you lucky syndicate holders be fortunate enough this evening to take away the funds from the safe? But more importantly, who is it going to be who is donning the blue jacket and fulfilling that task on your behalf? It's been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to court this gentleman to come along and do the job for us all season, and this evening I finally pinned him down and he's agreed to do so. A face that you'll all love, but a face from behind the lens, ladies and gentlemen, coming up with magnificent photographs of all our matches for some time now. We'll ask him in a moment for how long he's been doing the job, but I know I enjoy leafing through his high quality photos after every match, and I'm sure everybody at home does too. It gives me enormous pleasure to welcome to the Strikers Are Key stage, it's none other than club photographer, is Mr. Paul Loughlin. Mr. Loughlin, sir. Here he is. Here he is. No camera in front of him here. Paul Loughlin, look at him. And you're looking very well. It's lovely to see you, Paul.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for donning the blue jacket this evening.
Yeah.
Lots of good shots this evening?
A couple.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to delay the publication of those photographs,
That's all right.
and I know that you'll probably have a late night now as a consequence of it, but hey, you had to do this job at some point, and tonight was the night. When did you start getting involved? When was do you remember when you started coming down as a fan rather than as a photographer?
It was either the end of the 87-88 season, I think it was.
87-88, okay. And as a photographer?
It's been 14 seasons. Well, 14 seasons officially.
So
there was 3 or 4 seasons before that where my brother and I did an unofficial website.
Yeah, From the Lane, which is still
ticking over.
Archive of history for you all to look at, ladies and gentlemen. FromTheLane.co.uk. Probably not necessary these days, that little bit of it. Anyway, From the Lane, always a good reference point when you're trying to do your homework on some teams for away games. So 14 seasons as a photographer. The 87-88 season, not surprising that you then rather got the drug, because that was a rather good season, wasn't it, for the Utes, as I remember?
I can't remember an awful lot of it.
It was, believe me. Us old boys, we know these things. Great season. So now I have to ask you this question, and it's the obvious one, but I'm going to ask it anyway. The shot that you captured, that you said, that's the one. The one, if I was to ask you, the one photograph you've taken that you would have on your wall that kind of encapsulated your work, the best photograph you've taken of a Sutton United match, which one would it be?
I don't think, unfortunately, Mickey Joyce was a bit before my time, so I didn't manage to catch that. But
Don't take any notice of it.
That's it. I think probably the penalty against Leeds.
Yeah. And Jenny Corkett behind, going like this. I remember that shot very well, actually. Lovely. Fabulous.
That'll probably be up there on the
Goal
wall.
of the season for me that season, actually. A penalty. There we go. Yeah, no, but your photography is superb. It's a really difficult job. I actually worked with someone who's been a photographer at football matches, and I showed him some of your work, and he said, "Well, that's really good stuff." So, congratulations on it, and thank you for all your hard work with it, because it is not an easy job. And there must be occasions when you're there wanting to actually look away from the lens at what's going on, rather than actually taking the shot for everyone to enjoy. So,
Occasionally.
fair play. Great discipline. Great discipline. We move on to the next game, but thank you for all your hard work, and do keep it up for us, and say hello to the rest of your lovely family for us as well. Look forward to seeing them very soon. However, right now we're about to embark on the job in hand, and we're all got the anti-back, and we've cleaned the keys, we've cleaned the balls, we've cleaned the safe. We're ready to go. £1,550 in the safe from my new iPad list of names and numbers. I've even got a light. Look at that, look. I can actually see what's going on now. That makes a pleasant change rather than my tatty bit of paper. So your first job, Mr. Lachlan, is to pick up the purple velvet bag, have a good delve around and rummage around and pull out the ball of your choice, and I'll actually pick it out, show it to the camera, and I shall shout out the name of the syndicate to whom that ball belongs. £1,550, quite possibly on its way. It's a green ball.
Green ball.
Well, it's number 13. Now, ball number 13 is the Lucky 13s, owned by Mark Donoghue, Sarah Aitchison, Andy Kay, whose birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Andy Kay. Sorry we couldn't pick up the points for you. However, ball 13 has come out of the purple velvet bag. Mark Bravery and Joe Dillon. The Lucky 13s, Mark Donoghue, Sarah Aitchison, Andy Kay, Mark Bravery and Joe Dillon. Now, I'm going to ask you today, I guess, Paul, on the grounds that it is Andy Kay's birthday, and I think it is. I don't think I'm wrong now. I'm sure I'll pick that up somewhere. So today, you can be Andy Kay, Paul. How about that? So the next job in your role as Andy Kay is to see whether you might win the Lucky 13s, the £1,550 in the safe, by picking up the green bag. Choosing one of the 4 keys within it, and then chuck the bag over to me over here, 2 metres hence, and I'll then you can try and open the safe. So it's the pointy bit to the top, go to the left, and the wheel to the right. If it's the right one, Lucky 13s have had a lucky night.
I don't think so, Aid.
Is it Lucky 13's lucky night, or is it Unlucky
so.
13? I'm afraid. I'm really sorry about this, birthday boy, and Sarah, and Mark, and Joe, and Mark. This is the right key, which I'll just demonstrate now for you. I hope it's quite a cold night, but let's get the key in there, turn it to the left and to the right, and then away we go, and it's open. So, the 6th consecutive Strikers Are Key stage draw with the safe unopened. That's parsimony in the extreme, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much, Paul, for your kind assistance this evening. Welcome. Sorry to the Lucky 13s. We move on to the next Strikers Are Key draw. Draw number 17 is going to be a fortnight tonight after the game against Barnet. In between now and then, we have 2 away games at Altrincham this Saturday, and then the game against Eastleigh the following Saturday, which is a 5:20 kick-off on BT Sport. Which means that by the time we reconvene for the 17th Strikers Are Key draw of the season on this wondrous stage, there will be an absolute minimum of £1,750 potentially won, plus £50 scored by any of the allotted goal scorers in the games between now and then, between ourselves obviously in Altrincham, Eastleigh and indeed Barnet on that particular evening. So we shall look forward to reconvening then. Keep up your magnificent support of our wonderful team. Wasn't to be tonight, tight, tense game, always going to be that way. Sadly we came out the other end of it, but we've been on a magnificent run we'll dust ourselves down, we move on to the northwest on Saturday and look to pick up where we left off before this evening. So keep up that magnificent support. I know the team and everybody is fully aware of the tremendous support that everyone is giving us in absentia. Hope to catch some of you at the Bottle Bar this Friday evening, and we can catch up on all the latest news then. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. Most importantly, keep supporting the team. Forever Amber.